Hey folks, Jim Denham here. I'm working with Luminar 2018. Downloaded it this week, and just wanted to share with you some how simple it can be to change a photo in this. This is an image I took in Colorado, the Dallas Divide. That's a pass that goes through Ridgeway to Telluride. It's absolutely stunning. We pulled over the side of the road several times. But you can see if you look at the histogram over here, we're a little bit overexposed. I don't remember overexposing anything, but yeah, that's what the raw file says anyway. Okay, so just a quick trip around Luminar. You've got some file management right there, and opening and batch processing, some zooming, before and after, looking at stuff, undo your history on what everything you've done to an image. Some tools here: crop, free transform, clone, stamp, and erase. These are more of your true editing, like dust spots you're wanting to fix, or eliminating something in the image, which we're not going to get into. You got some presets here, which I'm not real fond of right at the moment, but I may get to use them at some point. And then this just shows your side panel. And then over here in your side panel, you've got your histogram, your layer panel here, where you can add more layers, and then your filter panel. And this is really where we're going to work. And the cool thing about this is they've got workspaces already created, and you can create your own workspace. And what that does is, if let's say you want to do the quick and the essentials workspace, and what that'll do is it'll bring in the filters that are part of the essentials workspace. Workspace. You can see raw, develop, AI filter, saturation, vibrance, and such. I'm not going to work with those, so we're going to clear the workspace because I want to show you 3 quick addition filters that will take this image and take it from here and make it usable. So let's show that. I'm going to click on Add Filters, and then starting at the top, I'm going to grab Accent AI Filter. I'm going to grab Raw Develop, and then I'm going to go down and grab Dehaze, and that's it. Now, I'll work from top to bottom with Raw Develop first. And this is just like your basic editing sliders in Lightroom that you're used to using. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring the exposure down just a hair. I'm going to bring the highlights down to a manageable level instead of being overexposed. Bring that exposure down just a little bit more. And then I'm going to bring the shadows up just a hair. Okay, so now we've got a somewhat balanced image, as far as the histogram, and that's good. So I'm going to leave it right there. And then I'm going to take this Accent AI filter, and what this AI I take to mean is artificial intelligence. Basically, it's going to look at your entire image, and it's going to make improvements based upon what it sees. So let's watch this in action here. I'm just going to slide it to the right, and look what it does. You start seeing more details, more contrast, more color, and it's not overdone. Well, it's not overdone at 43. You can take it up, and it can get a little bit overdone here, but I go about halfway up on here, and it really brings this image to life. You can see just with the changes we've made, we went from here to here, and it's about 3 sliders. Last thing I'm going to show you is the dehaze. That'll add a little bit more detail and take a little bit of the haze out of this, and you can see where this takes us. Look at that. It doesn't take a lot. Now you could do some other things. There's some dust spots up in here that we could get to. You can make this a little bit warmer because it's kind of blue. But just see with the 3 sliders that we focused on, see what it did. Went from this to this. Look at all the detail, the contrast, the color, everything looks beautiful. And I just think that's fantastic. I mean, it's really easy to do and very quick to take an image to a really great place. So anyways, I wanted to share that with you, and let you see just what I'm playing around with in this Luminar. Got any questions? Leave me a comment, and I'll talk to you later.